Yes, yes, you have read that right. I am returning back to the motherland. I'm returning back to Africa. Yes, to be more specific, to Kenya. Okay, Africa is not a country. Okay, Africa is a continent that has 54 countries, and I'm returning to one of them called Kenya, located in East Africa. Okay, East Africa, okay. Welcome again, guys, to yet another vlog. I am so happy you decided to click on this video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back, guys. I am so thankful that you are deciding to watch me. I am a very small YouTuber, and I really appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate if you can do me a favor and continue watching this video until the end. And if you are just clicking on this video, I will be very glad that you leave that subscribe button clicked and turn on your notifications so you are notified every time I upload. And I appreciate if you can actually also share. I don't know if sharing in the English community still works, but I'll be very thankful if you do that. It really helps me to see that I am taking my time doing these kind of videos, knowing that some people are really appreciating them. But anyway, guys, in this video, I'm not really going to be narrating every single thing that you are saying. I just want to have a conversation. I just want to talk to heart with you. I just want to share with you guys my experience for the past 2 years since I've been living in Barcelona. Yes, if I haven't said that, I have been living in Barcelona for the past 2 years. 2 years. They felt like 100 years to me. But I am so thankful that I'm returning. Okay? I know so many people might not agree with me. I know. So many people might call it stupid. I know. Because many of you are really wanting to go to this side of the world. And it's not bad. And I'm very thankful. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to experience this side of the world. And I am hoping if you want to also experience this side of the world, I'm praying in the name of God that you get that chance to travel. Guys, I just paid 10 euro for these two things. Hold like this. This is 10 euro at the airport. Crazy. So this is my money from duty free. By the way, this is a pen, okay? And I just got it from the things I bought from Primark recently. I should have been doing this from a long time. I have purchased so many things, and they even have an option of having an exchange in euros, in Kenyan shillings, which they're about to give me right now. This is so good. I had to try it, even though it's little, but I had to try it. So do it, guys. Take tax-free thing if you have that option. Yep. Okay, guys, I just let this part play out so I can emphasize on this part. If you happen to travel to Europe, please make sure that you collect that tax-free paper. Every time you asked if you want tax-free option, I don't know, they call it an option or something, whatever they call it, but if they say, do you want tax-free, always say yes. They give you some papers. Those papers, you take them to a very specific place at the airport. It is always in front of you. I don't know, depending on the airport where you are at, but for me it was a very straightforward, smooth process to get that money back. And I made 250 shillings out of some probably 15 euro I paid. Whatever it was something. It is better than nothing. You get some money back. Okay, if you're a foreigner, you show your passport. That's all you need. You show your passport and they are able to give you those papers. So you take them to a very they guide you. They even tell you exactly where you are taking that paper. There's an option of taking it at the airport, but there's also another option of taking, there's an office inside the country if you're not traveling immediately, where you can take those papers and you're able to collect some money back. So always make sure you choose tax-free option, okay? And also, do not eat at the airport. Do not eat at the airport. Airport food are so expensive and are not worth it. They are not worth it. So make sure that you eat before you go to the airport or after. Maybe hard, depending on where you are traveling to. But if you can hold on, if you can, do not eat at the airport. I was so shocked by that one sandwich and that one Coca-Cola. Was it Coca-Cola? Water that they charged me for 10 euro. Anyway, I was in a hurry. I would not have paid it if I've watched it. I would have waited for the flight food because that was insane. Moving on to where I left off, like I was saying, I am always praying that every African child, especially those who are living in Africa and have never had a chance to travel, you are able to travel to this side of the world and see if you actually find any different. Well, no lie, the West is well developed, well organized, infrastructures are good, systems work, but well, if I put this but, I will be generalizing and I don't want to. But anywho, I just hope that you get a chance to get to that side of the world and see for yourselves. For me, this is what I felt when I was there. I didn't feel home. I did not feel home in this place. I don't know if I went with expectations that were never met, but I don't think so, because the expectation that I had was obviously opportunities, and no lie, that expectation was matched. Opportunities on this side of the world are limitless. Opportunities are many. They are massive. Like, you can never be jobless in this country. If you have the papers and you are able to learn the language, you are able to make some money that is so different, way so different from this side of the world, which is Africa. But also, you spend more. And when you look at it, really, you end up not really seeing any, I don't know, but it also depends on where you were at when you were living in the first place. Before you travel or before you leave to go to Europe, what were you doing? What was the job you were doing? That will also determine how you will see Europe. There are some people who will go to Europe and realize, you know what, there is really not so much different from what I was experiencing in Africa and what I'm experiencing here. Well, we all know that Africa is better when you have money. But when you don't have money, it can be intense. It can be very, extremely hard. It can be hard. I'm not going to deny that. And that's why sometimes I always say, and I'm not saying that I had money, okay? I went against all the odds that anyone could think for. Someone would say, okay, Shanta, why would you in heaven? People who know me, like, in heaven, knowing your situation, why would you leave Europe and come back to Africa? What is your plan? What are you going to do? But again, for me right now, I'm at the stage where I'm chasing the peace of my mind. There are some things when they explain, they sound so underestimated. I don't know how to explain it, but I did not feel at peace. I did not feel happy. I was not happy. I wasn't happy. That's just one way to say my whole experience in this country. Yes, I had a job that was paying me okay money, but if I was paying rent for myself, I would not have survived. The salary would have been not enough. And that's the situation of many of people who are in Europe. We go there and then everybody back home is expecting or is assuming that we are making a lot of money. But when you look at it really, like the money we spend and the money we save, it's not a lot. It's there, but it's not as like people back home think You know what I'm saying? Because you find out that people back there, people in Europe, many of them, they are living in rooms. Like you find someone who's living in a room of 1,000. 1,000, yeah, there's some rooms that are 1,000, but yeah, that's on the higher side. Why would you go live in such kind of room anyway? But yeah, the cheapest you can find out, especially in cities, you can find out that you find around 500 a room. That is an okay place, and one that is extremely really bad, 300 euros, something like that. And then you will not eat well.
Up my hands through disobedience.
We are back to Nairobi traffic. And no, I am not complaining about the traffic, and I left that intention. I could have cut it, but I'm not complaining about the traffic. And there's something that I said when I started. I don't know, you guys. I think I'll make another video because this one I don't want to go over 12 minutes max, and there's a lot that I want to share. I think I'll make a separate video where I share exactly. Oh my, like I will rant. I don't know how many are gonna watch it because nobody cares who I am. Like, who's gonna care about my experience? But anyway, I'm gonna put it there just for me. And even this one, I don't know who's gonna watch it. But all in all I'm trying to say is that I'm seeing a rise. So many young Africans are returning back home, and I'm so glad. I am so happy. I live and love for that. I am so happy to see that. And people, we are not returning because we have made it, guys. We have made a lot of money. No, it's just that's something that people are chasing that we are not getting that side. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one, bye.